Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Madam Panel, handsome Mr. Panel. I'm very sorry. I'm getting a little nervous here. So we'll be focusing on MDG number 1. So does anybody have any idea on what 17th of October should be? 17th of October. No idea? Whose birthday? Marriage? Anything? Okay. It can be someone's marriage, it can be someone's birthday, but among that, it is a day, an international day for the eradication of poverty. So why is this so important? Why is hunger so important? Because it leads to so many different problems. If you're hungry, if you just can't eat anything tomorrow, you can't go to school, you have to work, right? That's the reason why the people of underprivileged countries are not able to have enough education. If they're hungry, they'll not be able to give enough food to their children, their family members. That's the reason why it leads to so much diseases. Malnutrition and weak physical situation will lead to more vulnerable situation because they are not able to develop fully their immune systems. And this can lead to so many other problems. This can lead to higher death rate. This can lead to other diseases maybe. So poverty and hunger is a very important problem we should combat. So we are now proposing 1017 project to lead poverty and lean on partners. The whole basic concept of this project is partnership among diverse relationships, ultimately leading to win-win relationships among the different subjects. Our main goal is to help the people from underprivileged countries to become independent, to help them to develop themselves. So now we're focusing on two major parts, economy and education. Firstly, starting off by economy. 1017. B1 to make 0% of people for living at under $1 on a daily basis. B1 to focus on those 7% of people with the lowest standards. So we're first starting off by partnership with companies, profit groups, and government and the United Nations. First, we will be supporting the companies who are very interested in this project. For example, we can be supporting their advertisement fees for free. If their advertisement includes topics such as poverty and hunger inside, with the products they are trying to advertise included inside the advertisement. So with the creative advertisement from the companies, we'll be able to have better attention among people, and also the companies will be rewarded by having a free advertisement. Also, we'll be selecting UN official products, government's official products, for the companies who have fulfilled the standard of working for the goal of this project. For example, this is the current situation. Tom's Shoes have been sending one shoes per one bought shoes to the disadvantaged countries among the world. And if you also, I heard that there is a bracelet with the name of Rwanda on. So if you buy such bracelets, you're being able to fund the countries, fund Rwanda with the money you buy with the bracelets. So with this, companies will be able to have more profit because there will be a larger number of people who will be buying such products, and also they'll be able to advertise better because they are UN official products. Moving on, we're trying to create a smartphone application with the games, puzzles, combined with the information about poverty and hunger. Using the pictures of those who are suffering from poverty, like we can just create a puzzle, finding different parts among the two pictures, also finding different pictures inside the pictures. You know that 숨은 그림 찾기 in Korean. I'm so sorry, I don't know what's in English. And these pictures can be uploaded from the photographers all over the world. That brings more attention among the photographers and among other citizens who can just go up, take a picture of those who are very suffering from poverty. And in the end, after the game is over, the information pops up, blah, blah, blah. Like you can see the information about poverty inside, how many people are suffering from poverty, how many people are dying. Like, for example, like things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one person has been dead because of poverty or something like that. So you're able to read the whole information and actually know what's happening around the globe. So you can be a real global citizen really engaging in the problems you're having. So these are the things that we have been thinking about that can end up with partnership with companies, public groups, and the government and United Nations. So what the individual should do, what you and I should do here, is pay attention to this. Realize what is the problem, realize what you can do, and select products. If there is same products with same price, select something that can really help the whole globe. Select something that you can do to really help the citizens of underprivileged. So moving on to the next partnership we'll be explaining, partnership with government and the landlords. We are hoping that the landlords can provide leftover lands with a lower price to those who do not have anything to start off with. If you have a land, you can do something, if you're a farmer, you can do something, you can build up an agricultural life or something like that. So if this one landlord to mass people, a lot of people relationships, you're providing something that you don't have even profit on to those who really need such land. So with the government supports, we can be able to build up land infrastructures in those leftover lands or anything to help the people living there. So we can achieve faster development in the region. So ultimately, the landlords are having profit from something they did not even have a single profit on. And the people who are living on such lands, who are working on such lands, will have a chance to actually get a land and start working on. So moving on to the education. In here, 1017 project needs 10 to 17 years old. We're targeting those age of people because these people are really as we can see in the youth assembly, youths are important because they are the main figures who will be engaging in the future. In the future, if these children really educated well, if they're educated well and have a real good mind on those problems about poverty and hunger, we will be able to build a better future. We'll be able to change the world. So firstly, starting off by partnership with individuals and the support of the government. We will be setting up a mentor-mentee homepage. It will be very easy to access. All the mentor needs to do is just sign up, like I am a medical student and I want 3 mentees that I can teach. And the mentees will be able to choose among those profiles and then choose you if he or she wants to become a doctor. And further, if this relationship is getting better and better, mentor can be able to invite mentee to their home countries, provide homestay or education from other countries. If this partnership with individuals, with the support of the government, if this is successful, everyone in the age of 10 to 17 years old will be able to have a very successful education. And also, with moving on to this, number 6, partnership with NGOs and the government. We will be focusing on the basic knowledge, on the education of the basic knowledge that people should have. What to do when they're suffering from diseases. What to do when the lights are out. What to do when your children has caught a cold. We will be educating the most basic knowledge for the people to live, for the people to actually survive. So with the support of the government, we'll be able to use the national infrastructures, maybe hospital, maybe schools, or maybe other things to NGOs to come in and use it as a school. So to see if this is all successful, if this is all effective, we will first start off by smaller regions. And if this project is proved to be effective, we'll spread it and widen it to the larger region. And if not, we'll go back and see what the problem is, see what is going on, and try to change our project if necessary. So with this project, I hope our goals can be achieved. 0% of people who are living under $1 on a daily basis, and focusing on 7% of those unprivileged people. Thank you, and thank you for our group. Yes, beautiful madam in the back.
Whose idea was it to do the hidden photo game or whatever it's called?
It was hers.
That was a really good idea, and I think that's really easy to understand, and it's a great way to engage people. So I like the way that you had very creative ideas and stuff. That was
Thank
very
you.
good.
I love it.
Any questions? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, where's MDG?